joined by Honorable Gathoni Wamuchomba, who is the Kiambu woman representatives and was elected rather today after that ouster of Honorable Ngirishi. And thank you for joining us this evening, ma'am. Of course, we saw immediately after that statement by the leaders who were present at that presser, Honorable Ngirishi, in a quick rejoinder, dismissed these changes, saying that due process was not followed, particularly mentioning the constitution of the association, saying that what needs to be done for such a special meeting is a notice given 7 days in advance in writing to members, and that this did not happen. Was due process followed?
Thank you very much, and thank you for having me during your news bulletin. Yes, indeed, we had a meeting today, a special meeting for all the KEWOPA members, that is the members of the National Assembly and of the Senate, the women parliamentarians. And the notice for that meeting that was held today was issued about 7 days ago, that is on the 22nd of June. And members can confirm that that's the same day that we started collecting the signatures towards the removal of the previous chair. Now, the communication was issued through the pigeonholes. The pigeonhole system of communication is what we used in the parliament. But of course, you know, during COVID, there's very little paper movement that is happening. And therefore, maybe some of the members may not have received the letters on time, but the communication was done on time, and most of the members received their communication from their pigeonholes in the National Assembly and in the Senate.
So what you're saying is that you are disagreeing on the technicality of delivery of this message, but that in fact the message was sent for the meeting?
Yes. The message, the petition and the communication on the petition of removal, and also the communication on the special general meeting that was held today was duly followed. The process was duly followed. And according to the KEWOPA constitution, every technicality that is being cited, we followed. We had the threshold for the signatures for removal according to our constitution, that is section 5H, which says that if you are to remove any member or a chair or member of the executive, you have to have 2/3 of the signatures. Out of the 97 total membership of KEWOPA, we managed to collect 65 signatures, which is within the threshold. For us to be able to have a special general meeting like we held today, we had to have 1/3 of the total membership, which was supposed to be a threshold of 33 members, but today we had 37. And therefore, we were able to meet all the required technicalities that are being cited.
All right.
And I can confirm that we are good to go because everything is in place.
All right, and away from that, the modalities and all, some say that this is purely a political move and nothing to do with performance, as is what was said during that communication, that, you know, it's part of what is being said, you know, being seen as a political realignment, and what is seen as Honorable Ngirishi's association with the Deputy President and her siding with the MCAs who attempted to impeach Governor Anne Waiguru. Is this the case?
No, that is not the case, because KEWOPA is not made up of members from one political parties. KEWOPA is made up of every member of parliament who is a woman. And we mix up, we discuss issues that are coming from different political divides, various political divides. And therefore, it is not right for anybody to give an excuse that you are being removed or the chair is being removed because of a certain political alignment. For sure, we have failed in the past. For the last 2 years since we elected the former chair as our chair, we have not had any deliverables. We have not been able to achieve the women agenda. We have not been unified. And we have not even been able to achieve anything for the women, especially the women who look up to us as mentors as women who should be able to create the pace on the political line, and that's something that is really worrying.
All right. Thank you very much, Honorable Gathoni Wamuchomba, joining us there virtually just to talk about that ouster today of the KEWOPA chairperson, Honorable Purity Ngirishi, and she has just been elected to take over from her. And of course, this is a developing story we'll be keeping an eye on, particularly as I speak of Matters performance, Matters uniting women and advancing the women agenda. Is this going to take any kind of different route moving forward? Now we are taking